It's Thursday, it's the middle of January, it's very cold and grey, and we're in Hull. We're in Castle Street, outside of Dynamix, who are working together to improve children's chances. Well, let's go into the warm and hear some warming stories about the provision of services they have to offer in the Hull area. Come on, let's go.
Dynamix was born from a range of projects developed by the Preston Road Regeneration Scheme, the Preston Road NDC. There were projects around childcare, education, play and recreational services, basically a whole myriad of support for people, either going back into training or employment or just to actually improve the quality of life for children and young people. So there were a number of us working from different offices, and it slowly began to come together under one operations management, which got the name of sort of Kids Central at first and then developed into Child Dynamics. About halfway through Preston Road's 10-year plan, it was decided that this was something that we wanted to actually carry on doing well beyond the 10 years. So at that point decided to float off from the Neighbourhood Development Company and actually set up Child Dynamics as an independent limited company and also as a registered charity. We run services right across sort of the age range for children, so from birth right up to 18 and beyond, you know, in terms of the older young people. So through those services we're able to provide childcare and family support for people with very young children who may have different problems in life. Then through the sort of primary age range, we've been able to develop speech and language projects with children in primary schools, working closely with the schools, also to provide play and recreational out-of-school services for those children. One of the big key contracts we have at the moment is actually providing youth services right across the east of the city, and that's a contract held with Hull City Council. The number of people I think that we've actually worked with over that 5-year period now, or getting to 10-year period over the course of all the projects, is in the thousands really. We've worked directly with people who've become employees of the company, and we now have 130 employees, of whom half have actually lived in the east of the city, which is where we were based originally. So that's quite a good story, and most of our employees live in Hull, so we employ locally, which is a great impact as a company to be able to measure that. In terms of numbers, again, the numbers of children and young people and families that we work with are in the thousands. We have operated family fun sessions within libraries with sort of trained literacy workers in there supporting families, which has then sort of had a knock-on effect of increased membership of that library and people walking through the library door in the local community that perhaps was something they wouldn't have considered doing in the past. So we actually help the accessibility to other services as well, and signpost and pass people forward. I mean, part of the company's vision was that we were all working to improve children's life chances, and that's very much become a national perspective through the Every Child Matters agenda. But we also have looked beyond the children now and looking at the families that we work with in the communities that either these children live in, or the things that affect their lives. And we really want to create the kind of community place where a child can thrive and actually get the best out of life.